Hello Libra, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 20th of June through to the 26th of June 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. Just to quickly say, we are still in the energy field of the super full moon, the strawberry moon that happened at its height on the 14th of June. Which was so beautiful. I hope some of you had an opportunity to see it, and if you had a clear sky where you were. But it was lovely. But then we've, on the 21st of June, this coming week, we've got the equinox. So the summer, either the summer or the winter equinox, according to where you are on the planet. But again, very powerful energies, bringing in some forms of significant change and movement. So let's see what all this means for yourself, Libra. All right, and as always, it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some, to a greater or a lesser degree. All right, so what's important for Libra to consider at this time, please? What's the important messages for Libra at this time? Alright Libra, we've got number 5, and this talks about flights of fancy, taking a leap of faith, or taking the next step, going in a certain direction. And number 24, this is about letting go, offering a way out or being offered a way out here. Okay. Alright, what do we have for Libra, please? What's the important message for Libra to consider at this time? What's important for Libra to consider at this time? Alright, for the Four of Cups, now this is about an offer on the table, something being offered, but you're not sure, you're holding back, but there's an opportunity or something being offered, but you're really not sure about that, so I'll pop it back in. Alright, we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. Alright Libra, we've got the King of Swords. This could well be your energy, the Swords energy. But the King of Swords is very much a strategist. He plans ahead, he's very logical and pragmatic, doesn't allow his emotions to get in the way. The King of Swords can be Gemini and Aquarius energy also, as well as your own, if that has any meaning for you. But I feel this is about planning, a strategy, strategizing, thinking logically, being focused. Could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Libra? Clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Libra. Right, at the bottom of the deck we have the world. So this is an old chapter. A chapter is completing, ready for a new chapter to begin. And so it's an old cycle completing now. Alright, let's have a look. So what do we have at the heart of your reading? Well, we have the Five of Rods and we have the Hierophant, which is the Taurus energy. The Five of Rods, there's a bit of a power struggle going on here, possibly between yourself and somebody else or an organisation. But there's conflict here, disagreement. And the Hierophant is like a godlike energy. And the Hierophant brings blessings and wisdom to a situation, to do the right thing, to go in the right direction. And so the Hierophant is bringing his energy here within this conflict. To bring wisdom to the situation. At the root of this we have the world, and we've got the world twice now. So at the root of it is the world again and the Five of Swords. So at the root of this situation there's again the ending of an old cycle, ending of a chapter, ready for a new chapter to begin. But the clarifier is the Five of Swords, and this is somebody who's quite ruthless. This is talking about somebody who needs to win at all costs, no matter who they leave wounded on the battlefield. But whoever this is referring to, Libra, whoever it's referring to or whatever it's referring to, that chapter is coming to an end. But of course it's leading to some form of conflict, power struggle here. But there is a universal energy here overseeing all of this. So, the past influences, the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords is a decision to be made, a difficult decision to be made, and one that yourself or somebody connected to you has turned away from because they didn't want to have to look at it, didn't want to have to face it, didn't want to have to make that decision. It's too difficult. But you see how stormy the sea is getting, so it's something that needs attention. And yes, the Ace of Swords. So this is about a need to grasp the nettle, to take action. If you want success and victory in this situation, you need to take action. And choose a sword. You know, that's one of the swords here. Choose that, decide what you're going to do. And that these are all the energies, the influences from the recent past. So one of the swords, one of the decisions to be made in the past was guaranteeing some form of victory. But I feel whoever this is to do with it, you or somebody connected to you, didn't choose that and turned away. And of course we've got the current situation of conflict. But of course we've got a Five of Swords here, which is quite a ruthless energy. So let's see, what's on your mind at the moment, Libra? Well, we have the Ace of Rods and the Ten of Swords. What you're thinking about is new opportunities for moving on through a changing environment. New opportunities for your creativity, for your passions, your excitement. And moving on to end this difficult situation. The Ten of Swords is when we're feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed, but certainly having gone through a very difficult, painful situation. But of course, the 10 in tarot is about completion. So the 10 of Swords, this means that the swords are going to be starting to lift. So, and they're going to lift as you move on and change your environment. And that's what you're thinking about, Libra. Going forward, we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords. And of course, we've had the Two of Swords here, which was a past influence. But here it is again, clarifying the Seven of Cups. Going forward, the Seven of Cups, this is when you feel think you've got a lot of options and choices, but they're not real, they're not tangible, they're sort of a mirage, if you like. Because we've still got the Two of Swords here, and the Two of Swords is saying again, there's a need for a decision to be made. There's a need to take your blindfold off and look at the choices you have, and it's one of two options here. I need to make a decision here, because everything else has been a mirage. It's not tangible, it's not real. Just here with number 24, this is about letting go, offering a way out, being offered a way out. Alright, and number 5, taking a leap of faith, taking that next step. Alright Libra, we have the Knight of Cups here. This is what your guides want to say to you. We have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. And the Knight of Cups, this is an apology here. I feel this is an apology. Somebody offering an apology, feeling very shy and nervous to do so. There's an offering of love, but I feel there's an apology intertwined in this. And the clarifier is the Two of Wands. Again, a decision to be made, coming to a fork in the road, not being able to carry on in the direction that you've been going, but a need to make a decision between one way or another. Feel there's something on offer for you. There's something on offer for you. Whatever the Knight of Cups means for you, Libra, is going to enable you to, it's going to give you options, you know, two solid options, two directions to choose from. All right, Libra, remember this reading won't be for everybody, but it is for somebody. So could we have 2 final messages for Libra, please, to conclude this reading? 2 final messages for Libra to conclude this reading. Right, we've got in the flow, so everything is smooth sailing. So everything is going to be smooth sailing. You're going to come up away from the crowd, be able to sit back. You know, the light's shining, you know the direction you're going. And I think this is once you've made your decision which way you're going to go, then it means everything's going to be smooth sailing again for you. But it's a narrow pathway, so tread thoughtfully. This is a difficult decision to make, and it's making the right decision because it's a narrow pathway that you're having to walk. So tread thoughtfully, Libra. All right, whoever this is for, I hope the readings had meaning for you and had given you some clarity and support with your situation. All right, so good luck going forward, Libra. Bye-bye for now.